What's going on, guys? Welcome to a brand new Wi-Fi battle. This time we're going against a Twitter follower of mine. Remember, guys, if you want to be able to feature in one of these Wi-Fi battles, be sure to go ahead and follow me on Twitter. My links are down below in the description. I do occasionally ask out for battles, so if you guys ever want to be featured in one of these, just be sure to go ahead and follow me and look for when I tweet out. So today we're mixing up the team a little bit. Not as too much, I want to say, but we're kind of bringing the house, I want to say. We do have our Mega Gardevoir with us, Yui here. We had Shizzy, the Flagon, that put in some work in the last Wi-Fi battle. We have 20p as well, which is our Rotom, which always does put in the work. Then we have Rem as well. So we keep them four there, and we mix it up with Clamps and Wall Maria, which is our Almaldo and our Nidoqueen. So he brings, and I just want to quickly write this down. So Mega Lopunny, the Golurk. Is it Golurk or is it the other one? I cannot remember. Magneton. Then he has Meloetta, which is like, wow. That is super scary. The Slowbro, which again can be difficult. And the Garchomp, which is always scary if scarfed or anything like that. So I think my best lead, you know who would have put in work in this battle? Sneasel. Sneasel definitely would have put in work in this battle. I'm going to have to say it. Sneasel would have put in work. So I think I may lead. He may just lead with his Lopunny. First things, he may just lead with his Lopunny to get fake out damage and then scout what he's going to do after that. If that is the case, I may just lead with Yui straight up because it can't really do too much to me. Even if he goes Magneton as well, I can just swap into Wall Maria or anything like that. But yeah, if you guys are excited for this battle, be sure to give it a thumbs up down below if you are excited. My mic's kind of busted at the minute on this headset, so I'm waiting for like some new PX21s to come in. So that's why if my audio sounds kind of bootleg, then I'm sorry about that. So I am faster than whatever mon he's bringing in here. Polarity, which is his Magneton, which he wanted to lead with, which is absolutely fine on that. I do have Focus Blast, I'm pretty sure. No, I don't have Focus Blast. Okay, so we're not going to get up straight out of here because Magneton can do a ton to us. I could see Flash Cannon easily incoming here. I think my best bet would to be go into Nidoqueen, to be honest, to take the Flash Cannon. Can't really do too much to us as well. I mean, Tri-Attack. It gets Tri-Attack, right? So let's go Wall Maria at level 50 and go Magneton. Magneton, the RU Trapper. Ooh, if we're trapped, that could be kind of wild. That can be kind of wild. I'm going to switch into Wall Maria to find out we are not trapped, which is absolutely perfect on that. He may be Analytic. This thing get Analytic. So we'll go into Wall Maria. He goes Volt Switch, which is absolutely perfect there, so we read him nice there. I'm pretty sure this thing does not get Levitate, right? If it's exactly like, no, it gets Magnet Pull or Sturdy or Analytic. So we could be free to EQ here. It hits everything on his team. He may run Sturdy on this thing, but EQ hits everything on his team, and we are scarfed. So if we look at this, if we run 252, 128, we are Scarf. If he's not Scarf, we outspeed, which is fine there. He really can't do much. HP Water, maybe. I could Fire Blast. If I go EQ, he may just go into Golurk to try tank up the EQ. So I think a Fire Blast may be safe here. Then again, he could go into the Slowbro. He could go into the Slowbro, so I think it'd be nice if he went into the Chomp. That would be nice, but I need to do, well, I can Earth Power, should I say. I think I'm safe just to go for the EP. I'm going to go for the EP here. He does withdraw, so whatever's going to come in is going to take a nice Earth Power, which is the Meloetta, which has some nice Spadef, depending on how he wants to run this thing. That is definitely Assault Vest. That is definitely Assault Vested based upon that damage. Has to be. Or either that, or Meloetta, he's running in Spadef. Yeah, this thing can... It can absolutely kill me, but I am scarfed into EP, so there's not too much I can do to it. Rotom Wash. Rotom Wash may be a safe bet here. But then again, Hyper Voice. That's if he's Specs. If he's not Specs, Hyper Voice is doing a 68 to us. If I go into Yui, which is our Gardevoir. Shadow Ball, Hyper Voice. That's kind of a tough call, to be honest. It's kind of a tough call. I wonder who would do well if I went into Almaldo, but then again, we're not. I think he takes it best. Whatever it's gonna throw at us, it may just throw a Focus Blast, because Focus Blast pretty much hits everything on my team. So he may just go Focus Blast, but there's always the off chance he can miss, which would be pretty nice if he did. He goes Psyshock. So we'll find out here. So that did some decent damage. If he is Specs, which I don't think he would be. But I'm not talking about Specs, he's AV, he's got to be based upon that damage. So I could be free to X Scissor here. Or he may just go into Magneton, predicting the X Scissor, because it does resist it. And a low kick's doing nothing to this thing. Oh, he may just stay in, which I can't really see him doing. This thing's AV, so he may just hit me with the Focus Blast now. But I'm just going to do the safe bet and just press X Scissor. He withdrew, which is fine. He's probably going to go into the Magneton here. I'm going to slow, bro. Okay. So the... I really don't get that. Maybe he was predicting something else. So the Meloetta is definitely AV, and the Slowbro is Leftovers, which is great. And the Meloetta has revealed Psyshock. So the other move we've really seen from him is Psyshock, and the Magneton, I didn't see its item, but I'm just gonna go, it's got Volt Switch. So we are running the Pasho Berry, I do believe it's called. So I don't think he was defensive based upon that damage. Well, then again, let's see how much damage we're doing. X is just like, yeah, he could be defensive. If he goes Soul, that's gonna set off my Pasho Berry. So I can take that and I can just X Scissor here again, which I think I'm free to do. He withdrew yet again and probably go into the Magneton here. Polarity, which he does, which is fine. Let's X Scissor. We're going to break that Sturdy if it is. I don't think it's the Magneton RU Trapper. A Magneton, it could be Specs, to be honest, because it didn't. He didn't stay in, but then again, he can't really do anything, so it could be whatever here. A low kick is doing some nice damage to this thing. I wish I would have caught it on the prediction. But Flash Cannon is something we don't really want to take, so I'm going to go back into Wall Maria. So I want to try keep Clamps alive, because he can put in some work against the Slowbro, and obviously the Meloetta. He goes Flash Cannon, so we're going to find out if he is Specs based on this damage, which he does look like, but then again, because I am AV, no, I'm Scarf, and sorry, AV, what am I talking about? Would have been better if I was Scarf. We can live up another one of those, which is nice there, and I feel like he will go back into Slowbro here. So I don't want to try and make a prediction. So revealed, and then Flash Cannon. So the Meloetta's AV, he may just go straight back into Meloetta, like he's got no other... He doesn't... So if he goes back into Meloetta, just predicting the hit. Into a Melo. Which it's... let me change this to AV. Assault Vest, Psychic's still going to do a nice chunk of damage. But we are 252 in attack and 252 in speed. With Sludge Wave. To a Meloetta, it's doing like 33%, and then Sludge Wave would be the better move. I don't think he's going to stay in, but I'm just going to fire off a Fire Blast. He may just go in too slow, bro. He goes Flash Cannon, so he's scarfed. I'm pretty sure. Or does he just outspeed us regardless? Because it could be specs there. So I'm not too sure. But I know one person that we could light up now. I can go into Shizzy. So I think he is scarfed into, or he's scarfed or he's specced into, what you call it? He's either scarfed or specced into Flash Cannon. So if I go into Flygon, he can't really do too much to us. And then let's go Magneton. Let's just say he's the Scarf variant. Yeah, Flash Cannon's doing like 58%. I can just EQ here freely and hit everything on his team. It's gonna hit the Meloetta, even if he switches into that, because we are life orbed here. So I could U-turn. Either way, I can't really see him staying in. But EQ hits everything, and Golurk, I'm pretty sure doesn't get like a random ass move, random ass ability like Levitate. No, he's got Iron Fist. I'm just making these things. I'm just saying these things. Yeah, he's Scarf. He's definitely Scarfed. Oh, damn, man. He's doing some serious damage. So he just sacks off that guy. So the Magneton is down. I am life orbed here, and I might as well just... I could do... I think that was his... Who's this? Liam Neeson. So this thing's gonna go for a fake out. We all know that that's happening. I kind of want to preserve Shizzy here. I could go into Rotom Wash. But if he wants to go high jump kick, then that can be a bit of a problem. I think U is actually a nice check. Like, Gardevoir is a nice check to this guy. Not to this girl, should I say. Mega Lop. But then again, like, high jump kick still hits us. Or if he presses return, then we're dead. Fake out still does like a nice 41, but we're going to see what kind of variant he is. Or I could just go Latias. I kind of had this in the last battle. Yeah, Rem is the better option. This was a this is a Latias set I had ages ago, man. Because it's still called Rem. Normally they're all called Ram. So I can see either... I can see a fake out coming. He just goes straight up return. This is going to do some damage. Okay, that's nice. It's a good job we're actually bulky here. So I could take this moment. I really could take this moment to Calm Mind. I could see his switch-ins being the Meloetta or the Golurk. I really could see that happening. Or I could just hit it off with a side shot. I can't really see him staying in unless he's running like Ice Punch. Ice Punch. That's doing like 48%. So I'm kind of worried about that. So I may just press Roost, to be honest. We eat that return up nicely, so we are running. We are running that nice, nice defense there, I want to say. So I don't know what to press Roost or Dragon Pulse here. So the Mega Lopunny has got return. I could press Roost here and see what he wants to do, or I could just press Calm Mind. I could see him switching out, to be honest, but that's a risk I really don't want to take. So I'm just gonna press. But we are life orbed as well, which is kind of wild. I'm just gonna press Roost and see what he wants to do. He withdrew, so I could have got a Calm Mind up, which is kind of unfortunate for us. He goes into his Meloetta. This Meloetta has probably got like Hyper Voice or Knockoff at least. So let's get some HP back. Do we really want to stay in or do we want to sack somebody off? This thing's got some insane... It's insane special attack and defense. Meloetta. Depending what it is. Like I said, well, its moveset, should I say. It's got to be AV because it took that hit so well. But then again, its SPDEF is super high, so it may not even be AV. And does Meloetta get access to knockoff? I don't think it does. Possibly could do. I think I may just... I may just Calm Mind here and see what he wants to do. Let's see what he wants to do here. He may just Toxic me, to be honest, though. And if he's Assault Vest, he can't do that. So he goes Charge Beam to raise its special attack. Which is kind of wild. So I can see this thing being SPDEFy. And now it's at +1. But I am at +1 defense and special attack. A Dragon Pulse is only doing like 30%. That's kind of wild. And Psyshock's going to do nothing, to be honest. No, it's going to do nothing. It could just Charge Beam yet again. But I want to fire off a hit. I'm just going to fire off a hit. Let's see how much damage we can do. Plus we are Life Orbed. Yo, we're eating that up. Oh my god. Oh, and it's got Shadow Ball. Okay, cool. But we can eat that up because we are SPDEFy. But we get the special defense drop. Are you serious? Oh boy. So do I Roost? Or do I Dragon Pulse yet again? And pray for the biggest of crits? Because I really need to get this Meloetta out of the way. Let me just check. Let me just calc. Yeah, Shadow Ball's doing a nice chunk of damage there. Let me Roost. Let me Roost here. I could just see the Shadow Ball coming yet again, but I kind of want to just get some HP back and just see how much exactly this thing is doing. Yeah, that's a hell of a lot of damage there. Alright. So, the question is, do we let Ram go down here? We still have an answer to the Chomp, which is Shizzy and Yui. Rotom Wash helps with the Golurk and the Megalopunny, and the Slowbro can be easily dealt with Clamps. So I think it's my best and safest play just to go for Dragon Pulse yet again. And just pray for a crit. Crit is going to save us here if we can get a crit. Which we don't, unfortunately. So we're going to let Rem go down here. Well, Ram should go down here, should I say. Which is absolutely fine there. Because we can still outspeed this thing either way. We can still outspeed this thing either way. Now, the question is, which Pokemon do I want to go into? I could go into my guard and just Mega. I can't see him fully investing in speed. So I think Yui. Yeah, I'm going to go into my guard and just Mega and hit off a Hyper Voice because it hits everything on his team except... Golurk. I don't think you... excuse me. Yeah, Fairy still hits it, which is nice there. Energy Ball would be a nice call there. I think he's just going to let this thing go down, to be honest, and I kind of want to only reveal Hyper Voice at this point. I kind of want to only reveal Hyper Voice at this point. So I'm going to Mega and Hyper Voice. He withdrew, so he wants to preserve. Oh, I could have Calm-Minded there. To the Golurk. Let's just see if it's the Stealth Rocker. Hyper Voice is still going to hit this thing nice. So he wants to preserve. Ooh, is that 1 HP? That has to be 1 HP. This thing can still hit us hard. Yo, he wouldn't be scarfed, would he? He wouldn't be scarfed. He wouldn't be. He wouldn't be scarfed, would he? Yo, if he's scarfed and hits me with an EQ, that'd be wild. That'll be wild. No, he's not scarfed. Yo, I was thinking then, what if, like, because he just brought this thing in, I was thinking, what if for, like, some unknown reason this man has scarfed this guy? That'd be wild. So the goal works down, which is perfect there. The Meloetta has also revealed Shadow Ball. He goes back into Liam Neeson. So the Mega Lop can still hit us hard, which is the only problem for us. I kind of need to preserve this guy. Return has a 31% chance to Oko, and a Moonblast has a chance to Oko. But if he goes Fake Out, and that's going to be the problem first. So let's just, because if he would have, he should have Fake Out first, then go for the return, because that would have made more sense. But if I go my Rotom Wash, he doesn't really take anything more too well. But definitely, I need the guard. I definitely need the Gardevoir. And I kind of want to keep Shizzy around. But then again, Yui deals with the Chomp. And the Slowbro. The Meloetta's pretty much dead. So I could sack off Shizzy here. I think that's my best bet. I'm going to sack off Shizzy. Because I really don't want to take whatever this thing's going to hit me, and it's probably going to be a return. If he goes High Jump Kick and misses, that'll be absolutely hilarious. So he is running Fake Out. Okay, that's good. So the Fake Out KOs you, so you can't go Fake Out now. So you've got to hit return, and I can go into my Rotom here, which is perfect. Yo, this headset is so fucked. I could go into my Rotom. He wouldn't want to risk the burn. He really wouldn't. He may just go Meloetta. Or he may just... If I go burn, Meloetta's dead. If I go Hydro Pump and it hits the Slowbro, then that's kind of a waste. I may just go Volt Switch. He may just hit me with Return. Return's doing like... But then again... I can see him really going into... the Chomp. If it is a special attacker, a Hydro Pump would be nice. A Hydro Pump hits everything on his team except from the Slowbro, but then I'm pretty sure I outspeed Slowbro, right? I outspeed the Slowbro, definitely outspeed the Slowbro. And then I just Volt Switch. Yeah, I think... Hydro Pump to hit everything, I guess. A burn on this guy would be huge. He wouldn't want to risk that, so I'm just going to go Hydro Pump. He stays in, yo, that's wild. I could have burned this thing. I'm going to go Hydro Pump, though, see how much thing that does. But then again, if he's running, like, Facade on this guy, oh my god, that'd be wild. That would be crazy. That would be wild. So, the question is... Mega Lopunny hits return. I can live one. It may just go High Jump Kick here. Mega Lop. High Jump Kick's doing 73%, and I'm currently at 114 HP, which is 82%. So I can live one. I can live one, definitely. But then again, I'm really scared of the burn, because he may have, like, Facade. So I don't want to do anything like that. So I may just hit off a Volt Switch. He may just swap out here, because he needs to preserve the Fake Out on this thing. So I may just go Volt Switch in case he wants to go into... But then again, if he goes into the Chomp... Yeah, I can pretty much just Hydro Pump everything. Oh, it's got Healing Wish. Okay. So the Mega Lob's down. Is this gonna go? Oh, he's gonna go into the Mellow. Into the, what you call it? Yeah, the Mellow. So the Mega Lob's down. He's gonna go into the Mellow. This is gonna be wild. If only I had rocks. Oh, the Healing Wish. Okay. So Meloetta's back at full HP. Now this can be scary. Because we still, the only way I'm going to deal with this guy is Toxic this thing. That's my best bet. It goes Charge Beam. We can live this up, which is nice. And I'm just going to Toxic you. If you want to raise your special attack, then you raise your special attack, boy. But the Toxic on this thing is going to be huge. The Toxic on this thing is going to be huge. And I can tell you why, because I'm going to stall the hell out of this guy. I can take hits. He may just hit me with the Shadow Ball here, though. And I wish I was running like something like Protect. Okay, so he's got Shadow Ball. I don't think he's got Focus Blast. It's +1 special attack. A Hyper Voice a kill from this range if he is carrying it. And I really don't want to sack off any more Mons. So, I know I'm barely going to do any damage here. It has got Hyper Voice. Okay, that's crazy. I'm dead. Oh, I'm living! Woo! Okay, let's get a little bit more damage on this guy. Yeah, that's definitely AV, that. Yo, a Pain Split there would have been wild. If I had Pain Split, that would have been crazy. That would have been crazy. Okay, so. There's the Mellow, the Slowbro, and the Chomp left. Mellow. So I think this guy's going to go down here. He's definitely going to go down. Even if he wants to swap out because he knows the Toxic's taking a turn, I may just burn. Or shall I double Toxic? I don't think he'll... I think... Because he could swap out because he knows the Toxic is taking a turn, or he may just go into his Chomp, but he wouldn't want to take the Hydro Pump. So I think he may just swap out, go into Slowbro to get, you know, the Toxic restart. If so, I could Volt Switch, go straight into Clamps. Okay, so that's the best bet. No, he stays in and just Shadow Balls. Okay. So that was my only chance to try catch the Slowbro off, which is fine though, because the Toxic now is taking its turn on Meloetta. Now, let me go into... Armaldo. We don't outspeed the guy. And Hyper Voice at +1 is doing 57%. So we can live up 1. We can live up 1 if Damage Calculator is being right to me. We can live up 1. We can live up 1. He may just swap here and go into his Chomp. So, Garchomp. I have no idea what kind of Garchomp this is. It could be his Tank Chomp, because I've not seen... He would have brought it in and tried to get some Stealth Rocks up. X-Scissor is doing the most, so I'm just free to X-Scissor here. He withdrew. Is he going to go into the Chomp? X-Scissor... no, he goes into the Slowbro. Okay, that's cool. X-Scissor still going to hit this thing hard. Okay, so we've left is... which we've already seen from this guy. Now, we should outspeed this guy, and I just press X-Scissor yet again. Which we do, and that should just knock out the Slowbro here. So the Slowbro is down. There's only an Ave in. It's got Hyper Voice. HP for Mellow. So I've still not seen the Garchomp. He may bring the Chomp in. He may bring the Chomp in here. Yeah, he is. So I kind of need to scout out what set this guy is going to be, because the Meloetta destroys what you call it, Mega Guard. So let me just check if it is worth like sacking this guy off. Okay, that's cool. And the Mellowetter, let's just say it's the Are You Offensive Calm-Minder. Hyper Voice, no, I need to take that off and do a V. Hyper Voice is still like doing only 44%. So I think X Scissor may be our best bet for this chump. Got our chump. Because this is the only thing that's doing the most damage. Like X Scissor. So let's go X Scissor. He just outspeeds, so we may be able to live this one up. Yes, we do, and he's life orbed. Okay, that's great to know. That is great to know. So X Scissor here, Clamps. Come on, boy, Clamps. Look at my boy, Clamps. It's all gonna come down to. It's all gonna come down to Mega Gardevoir. It really is. It is all going to come down to Mega Gardevoir. This is going to be wild. If I can get one Calm Mind up. But then again, EQ still does like 82%. And then Mellowetter can just come in. If he's not fully invested, he may be fully invested in speed though. But I still outspeed regardless. And he's Life Orb, so I'm not seeing Life Orb. So I'm gonna go into you here. He may just sack this Garchomp off, but this is literally coming down to the wire. Hyper Voice on this Garchomp is gonna absolutely laugh at it. So I think he wouldn't swap out here, would he? He wouldn't swap out. Let me just go Mellowetter. Are you offensive Calm Mind? With Shadow Ball. Yeah, Shadow Ball is a 2-hit KO for us. So I'm going to Hyper Voice. If he swaps out here, I'll be so upset. No, he doesn't. Okay, that's good. Alright, Garchomp's down. It's literally coming to the wire. It is literally coming to the wire. Hyper Voice is my highest hitting move. Hyper Voice is my highest hitting move, so I'm just going to click Hyper Voice and just hope for the best here. This is intense, yo. Whew. Let's come down to the wire. Mellowetter is such a threat. That's why I draft it, people. That is why I draft it. It is such a beast in Wi-Fi. So let's go Hyper Voice here, see how much we can do. If we can survive this, then we live in. Which we do. Yo, okay, that is awesome. That is awesome. The Toxic as well. Almost takes him out. Yo, I could have Calm Minded there. I could have Calm Minded, but I'm going to go for the Hyper Voice here. Unless he's got any priority, then we win. Unless he gets priority move here, we win. Which, I'm pretty sure Mellowetter does not get any priority moves. He doesn't. Hyper Voice hits, and that is game. Yo, that was hella great. That was a great battle. That literally came down to the wire. But we managed to pick up a win against Corey there. That was a great battle. Be sure to go ahead and check out his Twitter, guys. His links are down below in the description. So if you did enjoy this Wi-Fi battle, literally came to the clutchness of me making the right the right moves at the right minute. Right at the last of the battle. I kind of played sketchy in the beginning, but I had to try my best to scout out everything I was doing. But that was a great battle regardless. So if you guys did enjoy, give it a thumbs up. It is super greatly appreciated. And I will catch back with you guys in the next video. Bye!